Please let this be true, because I have been begging for a new Alien versus Predator game for many years. AVP 2010 was 15 years ago, even like 2, 3, 4 years after the game was released. I was like, I already want another one like this. So I got some news in regards to that, which someone posted in the Iconic forums, and I've been taking a look at like in Google, just googling to see if there's like multiple sources saying the same thing to see if it's not fake. I'm not sure if this is 100% reliable, but apparently there's supposed to be like in development, or there's gonna be, I don't know if it's already. Athena Words announces Xenomorph. It's gonna be a new survivor and stealth element game by AVP developer Jane Whittaker. AVP dev. I don't know what they mean by AVP dev. I don't remember. I don't know none of these names. I don't know much of the source. Set on Planet XL243, the game blends open world tension, AI, and horror in a spiritual sequel to AVP. I'm confused a little bit about what they mean by spiritual successor to AVP. Do they mean the concept or a specific game that they, like one of the old games? Like it can be either AVP Classic or AVP 2. I don't know exactly what they mean. I mean, they're just calling it Xenomorph, which is weird because I mean, it looks only eight. If they are gonna say if it's gonna be like a possible AVP game, I think you should probably they would have picked a different name. So it might not be actually a new AVP game. Because from my first impression is pretty much this. Veteran developers behind some of the most iconic games in video game history have united under new company Athena Words to announce their latest project, Xenomorph, a survival and stealth strategy game. Survivor and stealth. I wonder if it could be like Aliens Dark Descent, just like more like strategy based, like poised to be a spiritual successor to the legendary AVP game that was on Atari Jaguar. Oh, I didn't play this one. It's an old one. And I mean, that AVP game had some good, cool ideas. I didn't have a Terry Jugger. That's too old for me. But that I did see a little bit of that game, and it had some interesting concepts. I mean, the people that played it said it was good. So I'm curious to see exactly how they're going to replicate that if they want to make it like that kind of style. But they could still need to include predators. Whelmed by Jane Whittaker, known for her groundbreaking work as AI and game designed on the original AVP game. Really? I mean, this I might take a look at this. I don't know if I can play like on PC with an emulator. I could like give it a try if it's already like a very old game. Xenomorph promises to deliver high takes, open world survival. I like the idea because we never had much of a like true open world experience in any Alien or Predator game, if I remember. I mean, Dark Descent allows you to move around in certain areas, but it's limited. I mean, you can keep repeating the same areas that you go through the missions. And Predator Conquer Jungle had some areas which are kind of open, but still like it's limited for the mission that you're doing, and so it's not really open world. Experience deeply rooted in the legacy of its genre-defining predecessor. The original AVP, developed alongside Mike Beaton and produced by James Purple, is highly regarded as the first true survival horror game and has remained a cult classic for over 3 decades. Yeah, that game it's older than me. Uh, Now, 30 years later, is returning to genre. It is a very personal genre for me. So many people still talk about a work on AVP. Really? Like I need to. I'm gonna try to watch like a playthrough of the AVP from Jaguar, because I only saw a little bit. I remember that something that was different on it was that people saw. I mean, people said that the Predator could use egg morphing, which is this concept that was in the director cut of the first Alien movie, in which the alien would be able to take a human body and morph it into an egg instead of using the queen to breed. It was like this alternative, like reproductive. How do you call it? Like method. It was like alternative method of reproduction that the aliens were able to do originally. And in the game, they decide to do that. It has like a rate to respawn. Like, so if you died, if you had egg morph a dead body before that's where you would spawn apparently. I have been asking for over 30 years to create my next survival and stealth strategy game. I am beyond thrilled to say that thanks to general support, my day has come. Set on the mysterious planet XL243, Xenomorph throws players into a hostile world where survival is anything but guaranteed. So I assume we're only gonna be playing as humans, like no alien or predator like point of view. After crash landed on the alien planet, players soon discover they're not alone, and that something terrifying is hunting there. Wait, hunting? Hunting gives me the idea of the predator. So maybe they're gonna call it Xenomorph, but Xenomorph is about alien creatures in general. Like it could be like referring to both alien and predator, because if you go by the definition of the word, Xenomorph just means like strange shape. So I mean, maybe it's like, I don't know. Blending Jane's 40 years of experience in character AI, crafting stealth mechanics, and resource management, the game will challenge players to explore, adapt, and fight to stay alive. Drawing comparison to AVP, fans can expect the same spine-tingling tension that had players jumping out of their seats decades ago. Okay, character design is under this, that. While Xenomorph is still in development, anticipation is already building among Survivor fans and nostalgia gamers alike. This isn't just a homage. It's a deeply personal and ambitious project intended to push the boundaries of survival and exploration gaming once again. I mean, they are promising a lot of things, like in space, no one can hear the screen. On XL243, everybody can hear your screen. Yeah, I don't remember. I have not heard about this game studio before. Okay, there's another one here. Another website which also made a post about this. It's telling me to subscribe. I don't want to subscribe. Get away. See if I can get like anything. No, I think it's pretty much like the same kind of information. Yeah, it's pretty much like copy and paste. I think all the information is this pretty much. But this is good. I mean, new Alien or Predator games are overall good. The only thing that kind of got dismotivating for me is that usually we don't get much Predator games or anything that include the Predator much lately. We had Hunting Grounds, which like I'm already burned out of that game, like 5 years straight playing that game. I really want another game that features the Predator. Like I really need something like this. I do hope that this upcoming game, if it's gonna be happening, it's like reliable. It's not this shit. This is not fake. That they managed to include both aliens and predators.